This wasn't even really around back then.
Copy and Jack West want to stick.
There you go. Yeah, it's pretty interchangeable.
You know that? Anyway, I got an offer for you, Otto.
Yeah.
You're going to have to wait till we go back to San Francisco. I think the only way you'll be protected from the Tongs is if you're a federal deputy. I told him you were possibly becoming one. And the Tongs, even as much as they'd like to pursue a man, if you work for the government, you're kind of out of their reach. Or at least out of their reach in the sense that the government will strike back. And they don't want that. So, the rumor has been spread, but if you don't become a federal deputy, that rumor will spread too.
So, Drake, now you have to be my deputy.
You're mine. You own. I own you.
John, you're my slave. But it's up to you. I can't do anything about it now that we're not in San Francisco, but I don't think you have much of an option anymore.
There's a good question. Did you grab a federal deputy badge and just pocket it on the off chance? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd actually like to go one step further.
Mm-hmm. You already got the paperwork done?
I've already done it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you could have done that for you.
this is the plan no matter what.
This is just an edit.
I knew you'd say yes.
Anyway, sorry.
I know you see it my way. So what do you think? You gonna do it when we go back to San Francisco?
Well, like you said, I don't really have much choice. Well, the Tongs haven't quite pursued me out of Chinatown. With this $3,000 bounty, I can't really be sure that some bounty hunter will come after me and drag me back to San Francisco.
$3,000. It's not just the Tongs looking for you anymore.
And I was thinking that maybe becoming a deputy would maybe allow me to make up for some past wrongdoings. So,
Sure will.
I think I'll take you up on the offer.
Fantastic. Here you go.
Oh. I assume that this was a foregone conclusion for you.
Yep. Hat goes back over the eyes.
Okay. Yeah, it goes back
Should
over the
I
eyes.
change
Nice.
my application to deputy now?
No. Just leave it about bounty hunter. But you're a deputy.
Put in parentheses next to it.
Yeah, or somewhere on the character sheet.
Character.
And keep in mind that you have a badge.
I've got an arch nemesis. Deputy.
Yeah, that's interesting. There's a lot of cats.
An Egyptian god.
There's a lot of cats.
Pussy?
Every time the train stops for water and coal, there's always a cat.
Is the cat
Watching the train, yeah. A lot of times seems to be watching. That's real interesting.
I always pull the shade down.
Yeah, there are shades. Are you riding first class?
Oh. I was going to say, can I put $17 more and go to the second class?
Yeah, you can.
Since I'm traveling alone now, I probably would
you can.
want to sleep a little.
Just still $200, just $200. I just rounded up kind of. So, your cost per day is enough that you'd be able to get food and stuff. And then, yeah, there's always seems to be a cat. Always a cat. Every stop. Sometimes you're just riding along and you see a cat like sitting in the middle of the plain, just watching the train go by. Weird. Anyway, you guys are going to arrive about a day before Stalloid metagame in Canyon City. It's a good-sized town. It was the Pikes Peak Gold Rush is when this town was formed. So like 20 years ago, or yeah, almost 20 years ago. You know that oil was struck near here, so that's also part. There's the first commercial oil well west of the Mississippi's here. It's still growing. There's a hotel, bank, decent-sized population, all the amenities. What do you want to do once you're in Canyon City? And you've offloaded from the train, you got your horses. No idea where Stalloid is.
If we're good to go, we're gonna head out, but I'm gonna leave like a note behind.
Okay.
Or so I might be expecting somebody to come here in the next couple of days or so and leave a note. I already told him at the dinner table where we're going.
Give me an idea check, Stalloid. Yeah.
What I'm thinking though, regardless of if we handle the Jack Parker thing before we get hooked up with Stalloid again, we're gonna end in Granite City and wait for him there.
Okay. So this is all on a note that you're gonna leave for Stalloid. Okay. You could send a telegram ahead to Canyon City.
Yeah.
That's what your idea check will give you. That you can have waiting for the specific train you think that the marshal's going to be on, Marshal Pierce.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And okay, so you get a telegram as soon as you guys get to Canyon City. Marshal Pierce, I'm looking for Marshal Pierce. Telegram, Marshal Pierce.
Right.
What's it say, Yorie? Remember, this is like a fucking $1 a word or something insane. Telegrams are fucking expensive, so.
$1 a word?
Don't be too vague, but leave out.
Catastrophe. Stop.
Okay.
Be late.
That's it.
Day late.
Daylight. Cast and signed Professor Brandon Stallone.
Would you really say catastrophe though? Because it has the word catastrophe.
Yeah, I said it.
Oh, you're right.
I did say it though.
He did use it. Because all he did was told the guy what to write, right? You didn't actually write this
I winced
down.
a little as I
You
said
had
it.
catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
You okay, sir?
Are you alright?
Okay, so yeah. No, you can use words with cat in them now. You've got rid of all those words in your life, and you're fine with that now.
Yeah.
They're all gone.
The cats are watching.
The cats are watching.
Can't smell Clayton Pierce.
So,
Cat.
Catastrophe Day Late, signed Brandon Stalloid. What do you want to do about that, Pierce?
Clay.
Catastrophe Day Late, signed Brandon Stalloid. Sounds pretty dramatic.
I really want Jack Parker. I think we can still get him. I'll wait. One day.
Wait, one day. So you're spending one night at the hotel there. Are you going to investigate any of the stuff that happened in Canyon City?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Asking around.
This was a 10 grand one.
Yeah, you find that in late September there was an anonymous donor. It said services rendered against the city, and it showed up at the. It just was there at the city council chambers. They counted up $10,000. They did it all in public, so that it was all above board, and no idea who left it there.
What'd y'all do with the money?
Right now it's in the city coffers. It's going to be used for services in the city.
No idea who it was at all. No name, anything at all.
That was cash. We put something in the Canyon City newspaper. We put a thing in noting it and asking whoever might have done it if they wanted to come forward. But apparently it's some kind of anonymous donation.
I know a couple of years back, a man named Jack Parker robbed a whole train. You don't think that amounted to
This guy remembers that very well, apparently,
Yeah.
yes. Because you see him react as soon as you say that. He's like, yes, sir, that was the Jack Parker raid. That hit the whole river all the way up. I remember that. That was terrible.
You happen to remember how much Kansas City lost?
No, not certain. The train was robbed and wrecked. Several people were killed. There was always suspicions that some of the drivers were in on it. One of the drivers and a conductor and a steward were supposed to be in on it, maybe, but nothing came of it. There were no indictments against them, anything like that. There was no proof. It was just suspicion. People didn't like him.
Alrighty.
Is that all you want to ask about?
That's all I got.
Well, you got the deaths too. There was a big
Oh, is this
fight.
the one with the hanging?
This is the fight, and the guy that hung himself were in this town as well.
Okay, yeah. Who was the man that hung himself?
Ralph Smith used to work for the Stagecoach line until about a year ago. Found hung in his own house. He had a safe. Weird. In his house, he could kind of mail order from Montgomery Ward. The door had been melted open, and the contents were gone, but there was a receipt for $6,100. Now, if that was accurate, how Smith could have gotten that kind of money running stagecoach lines between up the Arkansas River as nobody knows.
That'd be impossible.
I would think so.
What about the fight?
You find out that the men who killed each other were all retired from their jobs on the railroad. He's like, as a matter of fact, those are the men who were suspected helped out on the job. But there was no proof. None of them were indicted. They met somebody, big man with a mustache. And then after they met with him, they beat each other up, and one of them survivor jumped out a second-story window to his death.
Who was that man?
That was Trent Peterson.
They don't have any family around here?
Nope. Marshal, you know what? You find out that Marshal has no explanation for this whole incident. It's just out of nowhere.
Sounds to me like covering tracks. Well, I'll thank you for your time.
So that's what you find out in Kansas City. The next morning, or next afternoon, mid-afternoon, Stalloid shows up on the train. How do you guys want to meet him? Are you waiting for him at the local hotel? You waiting at the local hotel, or is it more?
I'm waiting for you. I know you're.
I'm gonna be on horse, like ready to roll. He better be ready to go.
I guess I'm following Pierce around.
Okay. So you're just on your horse, ready to go.
I guess I'll get my horse off the train as fast as I can.
Okay, you get your horse off the train, avoiding that cat that's sitting at the baggage claim area. It just looks at you. When you walk away, you
I
hear...
kind of go, sorry.
Can we see any of
I take
this?
my horse and I go away.
You guys can make... It'll be a hard spot hidden. It's not very evident. He seems to be nervous. I'll give you that for a regular spot hidden. But it's a hard spot hidden. Notice he seems to be a little unnerved by a cat. You made it?
I got extreme.
Holy shit, okay. You notice this. He's trying to shush away a cat. When he turns to walk away, the cat jumps down and kind of walks his direction. He apparently looks over his shoulder to notice it, and then he starts to walk away a little faster. And the cat kind of, you know how cats are walk and then run a little and then walk and then run a little? Yeah.
Zigzag too.
Kind of in his general direction before apparently he gets bored. And it stops.
It eats the bigger fish.
So you notice this. He's acting kind of strange. Did anybody else make a spot hidden? Okay. So you guys, did anybody make the spot hidden at the set? No?
No.
Okay. Stalloid's here. He's Stalloid, all right.
I'm Stalloid, all right.
Mr. Stalloid,
Weirdo.
have you gotten a feline companion?
Trying not to.
Try not to. Well, I always loved cats. They're much lovely.
I've never had a problem with them
Before?
What, pray tell, has made you late to our arrangement?
Oh, there was a fire in the basement. I feel like very clear lie.
I feel like we would have noticed fire or
It must have been the rain. It probably took it away and pulled the
from the basement.
smoke down. You wouldn't have noticed it. My basement's well ventilated. It's a lab.
You hear chanting the night before we left?
You probably heard me shouting about the fire.
Wow.
There's a very distinct difference between fire, oh God, and chant.
I'm mad.
The dreams can do powerful things.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Oh, hot. Hot.
They're very hot.
Pizza's on big.
You gotta eat pizza anytime.
Must eat pizza.
Guys, pizza? Pete Sutter?
Oh,
Coincidence?
my God! I think
Shut the hell up.
Pete Sutter.
Give me those coins back. Alright, okay. So he's arrived.
I guess if we keep pushing it, I would go.
Do you guys continue that conversation? I'm sorry.
Well, whenever we're writing, I kind of write up close to Jacali, and I'm just like. That's all I'll tell you.
That reaction is awesome.
You are not a shaman, Mr. Stalloid.
No.
Shaman?
It's terrible weather too, by the way. He brought thunderstorms with him. It looks like the weather has not been good the whole trip, and now when Stalloid's arrived, it's like the clouds have come in and it's deluging.
Hey, you didn't know that.
It's just awful.
Hey.
No, she didn't do it on purpose. She says, I love you, Dad. And your pencils and your edible things. How could I love that face? Anyway.
So how'd it go then? Stalloid? I'm whispering.
Oh,
Okay. You guys don't have to whisper. The rain is like...
I know, I'm just saying. So... And how did that go for you?
Here, wait,
because
don't
typically
whisper.
I would think that's one of the things
Put
that
that
you're
down.
never supposed to ever do. Ever. Like, that's one of the basic laws of something you're not supposed to
That's
talk
what people tell me. You know they say that a lot of things.
like, raising the dead and other things.
I'm not working on the Sabbath, yes.
Just private.
So,
Don't fornicate before marriage.
regardless, Mr. Stalloid, what made you think
God's angry at me now, though.
Oh, of course.
Hey, God. But not because of the whole revival thing in general, but because of your cat.
So, that cat following you was part of this?
I think all the cats are after me.
And are you bringing these horrible thunderstorms along with you?
It's always storming. That's probably inconsequential.
It's always storming.
It's always storming.
Alright, I'm gonna ride back up to the group and I'm gonna say, well everyone, Stalloid says if a cat makes you angry, it's his fault. So blame it on him.
What?
He can fill you in at his own discretion.
He rarely does.
Oh, even when he does it to me, it doesn't make much sense at all.
Ooh. Are we ready to go?
Well,
You guys are already going.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thank God.
This conversation took place after you got underway.
Oh, you're right.
And that's when Stalloid kind of like took Jacali aside and slowed down as you guys rode ahead down this road.
Can I like
which
look
is
around
just-
if there are cats like following us on our path?
No, you're not seeing any cats.
Okay.
It's pouring down rain. Why would there be?
I don't know.
What's a jaguar doing in Colorado? It's T'Challa.
Okay.
It's the Black Panther.
Pizza,
We got pizza there. Pizza.
Hold on, I'm trying to get this thing to do what I want it to do. Here we go.
lightning. God damn. Oh yeah,
Anyway, so you guys are heading down the road. It'll probably take a day and a half or so to get to the next town. It's almost 40 miles.
Oh, so yeah, we gotta hit
There we
Southern
go.
Arkansas first.
The next town up the line is Southern Arkansas. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this somewhere where you'll see the flashes, but they won't actually like beam in people's faces.
We don't need to like
Ooh.
super press, but I do want to like try to like make up for the day we lost.
Okay.
Yeah, Stalloid.
Yeah, me.
No, I don't want to give a damn thing.
Can I use my navigation skills at all to help us
Can you
make
track-
time?
Tracking at all?
We're not tracking anyone, are we?
Are we following the path?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, there's a road. You guys are following the road. Okay, so you're following the road down to the next town. And said next town is Southern Arkansas,
Mm-hmm.
post office. There we go. I don't know how often the lightning's coming, but it doesn't matter. The rain keeps coming down. It's just terrible. It is pouring. It is awful. This is not a pleasant way. The horses are not happy. And you travel that first day,
Mm-hmm.
and the weather just gets worse and worse as you go.
My God.
Yeah, it's just horrible. It reminds you of that night that you stopped at that weird house up in Colorado, north of here, and ran into those weirdo guys.
Yeah, it's just a long
The German.
The what?
The German doctor.
Yeah, the German doctor and Igor, or whatever his name was, or
Igor.
Igor, or whatever. It's also very cold. You guys are finding it's mid-November, and you guys are finding it terribly cold. The rain is just pouring down. Pretty soon, it's like going down your back. It feels like, or that maybe that sweat. Your horses are miserable. It's just awful. And there's numerous lightning strikes relatively close to your position, which is a little unnerving. When you spot the road starts to go kind of uphill, and you spot what looks like a building. It almost looks like it's got a little like a wall or a fence around it. It looks like a house or something, and a barn. Just chicken coop. Pretty small area, and there's a sign out front that says "Smiling Spirit."
Yeah.
No, that's...
Maybe it's a hotel.
Hey, we're gonna have to stop. These horses can't go much further.
Yeah, I'm pretty drenched.
I don't normally blame the weather on someone, but this did happen when Stalloid showed up.
Last time I was in this area, it was raining like this too.
You've never been here before, have you?
A little bit north of here.
Like 200 miles.
Yeah.
I say we see if anybody's inside. But right now with the weather, we don't have a choice.
Yeah, it's got to pass sometime. And plus, look, it has smile in the name. Obviously, this is going to be a normal, friendly place.
So you're saying keep the coffin?
If we're going to be smiling, why are we going to need the gun?
You know, a place should make you smile. It should not tell you to smile.
I'll smile when I'm inside. Let's just figure this out.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. It's dark. You don't see any smoke coming out of the chimney. Two chimneys. It looks like the windows have been boarded up.
It's great.
And you find the front door. What? She has a little yard in the front with like a low wall, maybe about as high as this. Looks like it's made of mostly rocks and some mortar. There's a barn off to the right. There is a small chicken coop. It looks like there is maybe some kind of a small garden behind the chicken coop. Right now there's nothing growing in it. It's November. And one door in the front. And again, there's another sign. There was a sign down by the road because it's maybe back from the road 20, 30 feet. And there's another sign over the door that says Inn of the Smiling Spirit. So it looks like some inn or something that somebody has set up out here in the middle of nowhere. About halfway, probably you would guess, between South Arkansas and Canyon City. So you guys ride into the yard. That's when you notice the windows are boarded up. What do you want to do? Who's doing what? How about that?
I'm putting my horse.
Yeah, let's put the
You're
horse
going to
in
head
the
for the
barn.
stable?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sticking with the marshal.
Okay. Is everybody going to the barn? So far, these three are going to the barn.
Yeah, I'm
Lydia? Okay.
Hey, did you ever get a horse?
Oh.
You've been trekking this on foot?
Yeah.
I haven't been on my horse.
I was gonna say, I think at some point.
Can your horse handle...
As long
How
as you
big
don't
she
need a
is?
saddle.
It's not been comfortable at all.
Oh,
Your ass hurts like hell.
Well, I was
After
gonna
this
say.
ride.
I was gonna say. What I was gonna say is, since we did start from my house, she could have had one of my horses.
That's another
Yeah.
quite a chunk of money. Did Kyle, did you pay for?
Yeah.
Alright, these three were all getting reimbursed, probably, from the 10,000
Yeah, we could retro in.
yeah.
That's the one could have offered to loan you a horse. That's a good idea. No, you don't have to, but yeah, that's fine. So
You got Corey.
we're gonna retro that.
Yeah, your brother.
Coriander. Okay. The stable has two large doors in the front. You push them open. Little hand. You push them open, and you find that there are 2, 4, 6, 8 stalls.
I thought you were going to say dead bodies.
No.
2, 4, 6, 8. Dark Young.
There's a single horse in there, in one of the stalls.
So there's a horse in your yard?
Yes. There is no water in the trough. There's no feed in the trough.
Sick.
No, but when you approach it, it's kind of skittish. It looks kind of nervous.
Can I use my writing to figure out what's sort of wrong with it?
You have animal handling?
No. But
Okay. That's what you would need to do to try to figure out what's wrong with it. Or some kind of medicine skill roll. Or veterinary.
Can I at least fill its throat?
Yeah. You fill the trough with water and with water. You gotta give them oats. There's plenty of oats here too.
Yeah.
There's a loft with hay. What are the rest of y'all doing?
Go ahead. I'm gonna say, well, it looks like somebody's here, or was. Do the horses still around?
I'm gonna stick around and put like feed in the troughs and water in the troughs and all that good stuff.
Okay. Are you guys rubbing your horses down?
For
and
all the
everything?
horses.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys prep your horses. It probably takes you maybe 15, 20 minutes. The whole time you're there, nobody comes from the other building. You don't see any sign of
You
anybody.
don't know anything about horses, so he's showing you how to do it.
Okay.
Because it is your horse.
Did you put any points in the ride?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well,
I don't.
you can look.
Yeah. I really don't think so.
Okay. Your character probably knows as much as anybody about horses, but
Yeah.
he insists on mansplaining it for you. So.
Horse code new ride.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. So
I
you guys
also
got the
tell
horse
tell
over
them
there.
that.
particularities about Corey.
which is
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we never rolled.
He
on
only
the
likes the straight oats. He doesn't like.
I did say you guys could do that.
Yeah, I
We'll
need to
take-
roll at my horse.
We'll take a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
Roll up special stuff.
Horse time!
Horse time. It is horse time.
It's horse time.
Welcome to horse time. Thanks for coming. All right, so who wants to roll what up about your horses?
I need to roll
I'll let
up
everybody else
about
go
everything
first.
for my horse.
Okay. Descriptions. Who wants to roll the description of the horse?
I already did mine, actually.
I'll do
Yours is really smart. Do you already have it written down what your description is? Here, we'll turn the lights on for a minute, since we're kind of out of game. All right, so give me a D20 roll, John. Anybody wants to know what your horse looks like, basically? The overall color and
5.
appearance. A 5 is a bay. This color varies from a dull reddish-brown to a golden shade that is nearly chestnut.
17.
A 17 is a liver chestnut. The coat is a dark red color,
Ooh.
like raw liver.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Okay, liver chestnut is the color.
I guess I should write this down.
Who else? He might have you roll for coriander. Or you want to roll for yours, Kyle?
Does it matter if it's a like really high dollar horse? Remember, I
No. We've already
Oh.
established that he's really smart.
Yeah.
That's why you pay top dollar. This will be if you want a random what it looks like, then this is what this is for.
Okay. 11.
11. A red roan, an earthy red, the result of bay or bay brown body color with a mixture of white hairs overall. So it's a red roan. So it's a real ruddy color. You can roll percentiles if you want a pattern for your horse. This is the general pattern. And some of these are just going to be solid color. So percentile dice.
54.
Solid color.
Yeah.
Solid color. Most are just solid color. Kyle, do you want you want a pattern for your horse?
Like that.
What did we get you? Red roan? No, it's an earthy red. Red roan.
Red. Oh, roan?
Roan, R-O-A-N. Red roan.
Oh, I thought
Do you want a pattern? If you want a pattern, roll for
I
percentile.
do wanna.
Come out here. Come on, man.
Like actual full
Come on.
0 to
You can turn that
99.
off. Yeah, that's percentiles.
Wow. Okay.
Do you want her to do coriander for you?
Sure.
Okay.
40.
Oh, I know. Coriander and basil are both slate.
Slate. Okay. So we've got the basic color, and are they solid color slate? Yours is also
Solid slate.
solid color. Markings. Does anybody want markings for their horse?
They were originally going to be slate and gray.
Okay, percentile dice if you want markings. Listen up. Percentile dice if you want markings on your horse.
What does that mean?
9.
89. 89 is a sock. Your horse has a white area extended from the hoof to halfway to the knee or hock. Some will be none. They won't have any.
02.
02 is none. So leg color is solid.
93.
93 is also a sock. Most of these low numbers are going to be like just normal.
This is for the other two horses.
Whatever you want to do, just roll it.
39.
39 gives you a solid. You're a solid colored horse.
12.
12 is a solid colored leg.
My horse.
Alright. So we'll say tulip as the sock.
He's super strong.
Body markings. Do you want to try for body markings? Most of these rolls are just going to give you no unusual markings, okay?
Aryan.
Body markings. If you want to do it.
81.
81. 81 is flesh marks. There are areas of unpigmented hair and skin, usually around the belly, flanks, or legs. It's unpigmented, so it's just kind of like fleshy looking. The 97 is zebra marks, bars or stripes on the legs or flanks, a throwback to the primitive camouflage of earlier breeds of wild horses.
Don't call him primitive.
13.
13 is none. It's just a solid coat. Muzzle text. You want some markings on the muzzle and the face? Check. You can make a check. Again, under 70 or less is just none. It's just plain.
80.
80. Good lord, John. Get out these shit rolls quick. What's the best time to do them?
I keep rolling. I rolled a 12, a 10, and a 14.
So they're solid colors. Prove it. 80, John. A
I didn't
snip.
want those.
A white
I want those
markings ring the nostril of the horse. So it's got like a white nose. Did you roll
Your horse is
under
looking
70?
Very
Ben?
fashionable.
Yeah.
You didn't roll under 70?
No. No, I rolled under 70.
Last one. Facial markings. That's also percentiles. This one has a better chance of actually having something unusual.
83.
08's none. 83. 83 is star stripe. There's a small white diamond on the forehead between the eyes and a short narrow band in the shape of an elongated diamond down towards the animal's nose. So star stripe.
99.
99. White face. A large white patch covers the horse's entire face, including both eyes and muzzle. That stands out. Has anybody's horse not been checked for random traits that you want? Now, these can be good, these can be bad. We've already given you your trait. He's super smart.
Yeah.
And you paid for that.
Paid.
But the other horses...
I haven't
Sure.
given any.
I'll do
Beautiful
random
horse.
traits. I haven't
Okay.
done random traits in my life.
Okay, so a horse will have... Okay, listen up. A horse will have D3 minus 1 random traits if you're going for random. So roll 6-sided die, divide it by 2, and subtract 1.
So I'll do that.
So you get 2 random traits.
Yeah, that's
You get 3 is 1. No, 3 is 2. So there's 1 random trait.
So divide that in half.
Is that 5? That's 2,
No,
yeah.
3, right?
3.
Right.
Minus 1.
Yeah.
So you have 2. So keep that number in mind.
And then Basil has none.
None. Okay. So, random traits. Here we go. Random traits is percentile dice. Let's start with John. Or everybody can roll however many you get. John, you get 1, right? 70?
8.
78? Vengeful! This animal does not easily forget wrongs that have been done to it and seeks to strike back at those who have abused it when it has the opportunity. So this horse remembers when people are mean to it, and if somebody's like, get out of here, horse, later on they might get kicked or bit or something like that. So keep that in mind.
Later on, it comes into their house and says, "Get out of here!"
So that's not necessarily a bad thing or a good thing. It's just a thing. You had none for yours. You had 2?
Yep.
Roll me percentile.
First one I got 82.
82. 82 is sickly. The animal has a poor constitution. It's prone to sickness. Yeah, so put sickly. So in other words, if your animal's prone to sickness, bad con, or put low con.
I got another one.
It's random. Another 82?
No, I got 06.
06. Ricks. No, Ricks. The horse is nervous and kicks out at anyone who is too near the hindquarters. So, don't go behind my horse, or you're going to get kicked. So Nolan's a little sickly horse, and when people walk behind her, she gives them one of these. All right. You had 2. Roll me percentile dice. The same thing that you roll for, like, yeah.
I'm just going to say that's because she's really old.
32.
That's fine. That works perfectly. 32? 32. Exceptional leaper. When determining the maximum heights and lengths the animal can clear at 1 foot.
Vertical leap.
Yeah, no. But it's a good jumper. So so whoever's keeping track of that horse, put exceptional leaper. What are you barking at?
You get another one, right?
Yes. Oh my God! It's him again. Ben, can you let that little dog out?
44.
44 is fearless. A fearless horse has exceptional morale and will thus be. Yeah. Okay. So note fearless. Loud noises, sudden movements, etc. rarely upset the animal. So basically, this animal could be in the middle of a fight and it's going to not go nuts. Be terrified. What are you
Question
watching?
before you put that away. So if I roll, am I going to get this on top of being very intelligent?
You've already got very intelligent, so it counts as one.
Oh, okay.
So that'll count as one of your traits.
That's all he's got.
Okay. Hey, that's enough.
My horse is very intelligent.
Yes.
Nothing
You get the impression that your horse does not like being in the stable.
He's
a little nervous for some reason.
My horse doesn't like the stable?
Yeah, your horse is just kind of like. You noticed your horse was looking at that other horse when you guys came in, and you're pounding down all of a sudden. He keeps looking at you like he's not particularly pleased with being.
He's trying to speak to me.
You know, he does that a lot.
Yeah.
And he's pretty. You know, he's smart. He's a smart horse. So
Can I inspect the stable further?
there's a hay mound up top, it's full of hay.
Okay.
There are bins with oats. You guys had to go there's a well outside the stable, between the stable and the inn. And you had to go and pull water from the well in order to fill up the troughs. And what are you barking at, you little twerp?
Yeah, twerp.
You want out?
Got her.
Yeah, she wants out.
She can go out when I open the door. Alright.
Nope, look at her. Look at she's like, she might be freaked out by the, let MJ out too. She wants
She didn't want it.
She's a girl.
She wanted badly, huh?
Yeah.
I guess. Anyway,
He's the chest.
there's a good sized well. There's a bucket there. You can pull out the water. You're having to make several trips because the troughs are pretty big and you're filling them all up. Are you filling all of them up?
Yeah, I guess.
At least all the ones with horses in them?
Yeah.
There's 8 stalls and you guys have 5 horses and there's 1 already there. So there's 2 empty stalls. Nobody comes from the inn while you guys are doing all this. You also notice there is a back door though, over by the well on that side of the building. Here we go. Here's a basic, no. I can draw it. Let's draw it. Let's move shit up the middle of the table. And while Yorie's gone, we'll draw this, and then when he comes back, he'll be surprised.
Yeah, we'll say, ha.
Well, I will.
You say, Nana, boo boo, gotcha.
Right. Put ground floor here. 10, 20, 35, 20, 30, 70.
So, you're right there.
So here's the end. Here's your front door. There's a boarded up window here. There's a boarded up window towards the center. So there's a boarded up window there. Back door is about here. Another window here, it's boarded up. There's a little wall there. Let's get this out here too. Take all this stuff away. Take it away! Secret place. There's secret places on this map.
I doubt that.
Here's the barn. The barn doors are here. Stalls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The wall goes here. 4 feet. 40. There's your little entrance. And here's the chicken coop.
Yeah, chicken coop.
The little chicken coop door.
See the intricate of the dog.
And here's the garden. Well, so this is what you guys see. We can grab minis out because it'll help me keep track of who's where. It might be interesting in the pod. You don't know, Ben.
Where's the mini bag?
Show me mini. Right here.
Change.
Minis. And here are some horses. Yeah, huh? There's boats in here too, but
These be women's.
Don't have any sort of
4, 6 horses.
Nice.
Hey, chill. You little beast. What you got? So you can stick those in the stalls, John.
Okay.
Oh, well. The well.
Oh, well.
The well is right here. That's what you guys have seen. You came from this way. The entrance is towards John. So that's south, essentially. Or towards the road. I don't have your the Native American here, unfortunately. Sorry.
It's alright.
I went and got the guns and I forgot that. Man, those horses barely fit.
That's a thick horse.
Ooh.
Yeah. Amen. Oh, you forget your own.
How dare you?
Mini. Top hat. Any guy with a top hat.
There you go, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad.
I want to be this interesting.
Lydia? Did you get a little mini for Lydia? Right. Lydia is...
No!
Lydia's huge. What is she, a nun?
Yes, we'll go with that. It's only because I
Oh, that, yeah.
So stand out.
This
Yeah.
has been.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got your horses in stalls.
Yeah, we
All the stalls that have horses have now filled up with oats.